So you're looking at self-leveling flooring compounds, and this is a great product from Everbuild. It's the Everbuild Self-Level Flexiplus floor compound, which is great. It comes in the tub that you can see, which is a 10 kilogram tub. It contains two 5 kilogram tubs of the floor leveling compound itself, self-leveler. You would normally mix both parts with 2.5 litres of clean water in a bucket. However, we've only got this little demonstration floor to do. Let's move that out of the way. So I've just mixed one of those tubs using a mixing paddle in a bucket. And there you have a nice creamy consistency of floor leveling compound. As I said, we just used half the water, 1.25 litres, which is just under a milk bottle full of a milk container full of water. Tip the powder in as you go and into the water, mix it up, get a really creamy consistency, and then simply tip it into the areas you want to apply. And you can see how that will level itself out. We can leave that to run down to its own level, or we can give it an assist with a light trowel and it will find its own level on the floor. It's beautifully plastic. You can feel how flexible this is. We've done this onto a timber floor, and before we did the floor we used an Everbuild SBR mix of 1:1. I'm squeezing that into the corner, as you can see, and floating away from the corner to give it a nice level floor. So you can see what I'm doing there to squeeze it into the corners and then floating away, and it will level itself out. A little bit of help from the trowel just to push it around onto the floor. And it is surprising when you use this stuff, you can actually feel how flexible this is. So this is Everbuild's self-leveling flooring compound, Flexiplus. It's absolutely great. We will show you a shot of this when it's dry, and you will be able to see just how good this is. So trowel it out smoothly, give it a help with the trowel, and you'll be able to see it leveling itself out. A great product from Everbuild. A couple of important things to remember when you're using Everbuild's Flexiplus on timber floors are that the floor itself needs to be screwed down as firmly as is physically possible. Every 300 millimeters or so, make sure that floor is as inflexible as possible. And secondly, before you start with the self-leveling compound, make sure you paint the wooden floor with Everbuild's SBR solution, a 1:1 solution of SBR, to give it that extra bit of flexibility. And then trowel it down, leave it 3/4 of an hour, and spray some water on it, as you can see, and trowel it up to be really, really smooth. That's Everbuild's Flexiplus, a great product.